The Good Fight recap. The one where Diane uses the good fight in a sentence. The Good Fight has come a long way from its first season. Season 2 was so remarkably different, funnier and zanier from Season 1, that it's easy to forget that the characters used to actually say the show's title almost once an episode. As far as I can remember, no one actually said the Good Fight in Season 2. In today's episode, the one where Diane joins the resistance, though, the phrase finally makes its return in the dialogue, thanks to the great Diane Lockhart. It's probably the best moment of the episode, which deals with the character's gradual moral corruption. An anti-Trump women's resistance group, which is led by a woman named Valerie, recruits Diane to join their cause. The group's primary goal is to lower Trump's approval rating from 42% to 33%, in order to take back the White House in 2020. They decide to tackle Trump's social media infrastructure, and one of the women discovers that there's actually a fake news farm right down the street from their meeting place, which is. So, their goal transforms into taking down the farm because that's something tangible. Interestingly enough, a literal storm erupts right after they settle on this idea. The symbolism is on the nose, they're the coming storm, but perfectly so because there's a self-aware theatricality to it. After the meeting, Diane returns to the firm and finds the vile Roland Blum squatting in her office, as the storm rages outside the windows. Even though Diane has no interest in conversing with him, Blum decides to mansplain exactly why Trump is so successful. Trump wins because he sees life as a battle, not a court. He uses your strength against you. Liberals never get that, he says. Surprisingly, those parting words help Diane have an epiphany. They need to fight fire with fire. So Diane and the rest of the group create fake news articles that accuse the farm of being involved in a pedophile ring, and attribute the accusations to a high-ranking Trump official named Diane. In other words, they just pizzagated the troll farm. And it works. The news spreads like wildfire and concerned citizens riot outside of the building and the farm falls. Sure, they had resort to less than honorable means to win the fight, but does that actually matter? But there's a twist. Valerie disappears after their victory. Jay does some digging and discovers that Valerie was actually a con artist and was arrested when she returned to New York. With this information, Diane has two options: tell the rest of the group the truth, or lie to keep the movement going. Surprise, Diane chooses door number 2, and reads a fake text from Valerie to the group that urges them to keep fighting the good fight in her absence. In Season 1, the characters used the phrase in reference to both the noble social causes they were fighting for, like combating police brutality, and the fact that they weren't stooping to their enemy's level. While there's still a sense of righteousness when Diane says it here, her actions in the episode clearly show that it no longer matters how you fight. All that matters is that you win. The Roland Blum has jumped out. Diane stepping to the bad side, though, isn't surprising at all because it's been a long time coming. Last season, Diane had a big blow-up in the conference room where she boldly stated she was tired of when they go low, we go high politics, and in the finale, she crossed a line and lied on the stand to win.